that has an artistic big dream that God has placed on their heart, to in but that maybe they're feeling intimidated by it. What advice would you give?
Good. You should feel intimidated. um, oh man, there's so many pieces of advice I would give. And this kind of like we're gonna go back to the Sabbath example here. There, like it's all part of the stew. Um, and so I'm gonna kind of word vomit a lot of different things, and I don't think any one of them is the right one. I don't think you can really do a big artistic vision without all of them.
Mhm.
Um, Rest, uh, a good work rhythm, a support system of people around you, uh, a support system within your own personal life, because you're going to deal with days where you wake up and you think, what I did yesterday was garbage. It was awful. Like, or I did no work on my project yesterday. That's horrible. um, and having that internal or spirit led um, support framework is going to see you through those hard days. Am I 4 or 5? I don't know. Patience. One of the best pieces of advice I ever heard was most people think they can accomplish more than they can actually accomplish in 1 year, and they drastically underestimate what they can accomplish in 10 years.
Mhm.
Um, a willingness to call garbage garbage, a willingness to have a really, really thick skin, and to have people tell you like this is a bad idea. One of my good friends, he was telling me like, Collins, like your landing page sucks. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like you've got to do something about it. And I'm like, well, I can't really do anything about it. Like it's set in stone, and like it doesn't open up until like I'm ready to launch, and I don't want to do it yet because I haven't told enough people. So like, can you give me something else? And he's like, well, you could probably do a YouTube video and you could make that public and you could do it better. And I was like, you know what? I already did a video. Like that's pretty easy. All I have to do is like make it public on YouTube, and it will cost me like 10 minutes. But like, and I had another friend, my editor told me like, hey, your landing page sucks. Like, do something about the front cover page. Okay, get it, guys. Like, it's not good. We need to make some changes here. Um, and she said like put a picture of the actual characters on the front page. Okay, I can put a picture of the characters on the front page, but like like and that's part of that support system, like having people around you that are gonna like not give you like, oh, it's nice, like having people that are gonna give you some really hard uncomfortable truths. Your work's never gonna
Mhm.
get better if you don't get those hard uncomfortable truths. um Having a group of people in mind, like when I first started writing, it was I'm gonna write just to write because I love to write, love it.
Mhm.
And then it was, well, I wrote just to write, and like nobody really understood why I was writing. And then my daughter started reading the A to Z mysteries, and I read it along with her, and I was like, oh, I get it. Like I could do something like this, but like in my area of expertise with like history and culture and I was like, and I'm pretty sure like my kids would like it, and I know a lot of people with kids that are about my age, so like I could definitely go and talk with some of them about that project, and like make sure that like I've got several people on board that are saying, yeah, this is a good project or a good product that I like. And so know who would want to participate with your work. um and and like I think the last piece of advice would be, um don't get discouraged, and it's kind of in line with some of the other pieces of advice, but like there's going to be some days that are really hard. And oh, this is not quite my last piece, but second to last piece. um and and if you are committed on your vision, um commit on that vision. Okay, second to the last. I've got two more. Another set a goal. Like set your goal and like that might be a timeline goal, that might be a scope goal, that might be a whole lot of different goals, but like set some goals and like make sure they're written down, make sure you're keeping track of them, make sure you're on top of them. My wife and I love setting goals, and they have driven us far in life. And then the last piece, get a good job. Like you're not going to make money on your passion project, probably ever. You're not going to make money on your artistic project, probably ever. You if you're super lucky, if you're in the like 1/2 of 1% of artists, you'll do
Mm-hmm.
okay. But like, don't expect to make money off of it. Get a good job and support yourself, and then when you have time, work on your passion project until you've got enough time or money to be able to work on it more. But it's an art, it's a craft. You're gonna take it's gonna take you some time to get to a place that you can do it, and you don't want to starve. I've done that. It's not fun. Like, yeah. So those are my pieces of advice.
Mm-hmm. Um, I'm curious. You talked a lot about the support system, and I'm wondering, have you how have you dealt with people who weren't necessarily a good fit for your support system?
Oh my
That
gosh.